Hi, welcome back. My name is Sarah Harvey. I am going to give what I believe to be a prophetic word. It wasn't given to me, but I've heard it repeated enough that I want to share this for those who are looking for this and needing it. So please click the subscription button and the notification bell. We're on a journey of complete mind, body, soul healing, as well as healing your family and loved ones and getting on your correct life's calling path in the will of God. Okay, so this word, I do believe it's a prophetic word. I've heard it from a few people, and I've even had it myself for a client. If you were given a promise or a word from God in 2020, but it didn't happen and you were confused, the reason for that is because there was a spirit of delay. And I believe there's a verse that talks about the Prince of Tyre, where the angel of the Lord was fighting against the Prince of Tyre and couldn't come, but he had heard the prayers and God was on the way, but he got held up. So it's similar. I'm not sure right now what the verse was. And I don't know if God's going to show it to me super quick. But there is, I'll put it in the description so you can look it up. So anyway, there was a prayer. God heard the prayer and sent the angel of the Lord to fulfill it, but he got held up by Satan, basically. I think he was called the Prince of Tyre. And so it's a spirit of delay where God gives a word and it doesn't happen, but you know you heard him. In this situation, it was a spirit of delay, and it's going to happen this year in 2022. And this isn't for everyone. This is for the ones that have been looking for this word and have been confused. It's going to happen this year, and May of this year, I believe, is when things are going to start happening. It's going to be like the suddenly moments. So I was given a word in 2020 that I was supposed to marry the person that I had been seeing. And that did not happen. God even told me to buy my wedding dress. And I did that in obedience, but I completely felt like I was absolutely insane. He has still not let me go from that word. And he also told me I was going to have a son and the boy's name would be River. I then found out I have a daughter, her name is Skylar, and Skylar means scholar or wise one. And then God confirmed the word about my husband through many other areas, but he also confirmed it by my middle name is Shannon, and Shannon means wise river. So that's my daughter and my son. So I know that I'm going to have my son, and his name will be River. So I have baby clothes. So basically, you're stepping out in faith. Faith is believing in things unseen. It's the same as the descriptions of manifesting. You have to believe it. You can't have any doubt. So when God says to do something, even though it doesn't make sense, you have to do it and you have to step into it. So for those who had words that were very powerful in 2020, but it didn't happen, just know that God did not forget. He is working on it. There are things happening behind the scenes. For me, it involves another person, and that person has fear, and he's not ready. And so, and there's also things within me that God's working. So you just have to leave the timing up to God, but trust the process. So this is a word for whoever has been in delay and still waiting on that promise. 2022, it's going to happen, and it's going to begin in May, in the springtime when the flowers are blooming, and you've got the fresh aromatherapies in the air. So that's what I am standing on, and that's what I feel for a lot of you. Naturally, it's not going to be for everyone. If you didn't get a word from the Lord, if you don't even believe in God, it's not going to happen for you. So I don't need floods of comments denying this. So you have to stand firm. And also, if you were given a word and you don't believe it, then it won't happen. You have to believe it. You have to do what God's telling you to do. And for me, he said, buy your wedding dress. So that was a huge act of faith. I had to spend a good amount of money. So you have to be willing to do the things he's telling you to do in order for that to come to pass. So get back on that track, stand firm on the word that he gave you, and fulfill that checklist of everything he told you to do, and get ready. All right, I'm excited to see what this is. Put in the comments what he told you, and we'll stand in agreement, and we will pray over these things and follow the journey. Have a good day.